Hi, welcome to Joanna's Kitchen. I am your host, Joanna Hodorowska. I am a holistic nutritionist and a inflammation expert, and my company is Nutrition in Motion. What I do is I help you to unravel the layers that may be causing your health issues, your pain or your GI distress, so that you can actually step into that new level of health, love your body, and love your life. So today I am going to show you how to make hummus, because it is actually one of the easiest things to make, and you don't even realize how easy it is. And anytime you buy something in a store that's already processed, it may be made from real ingredients, but there's typically things in there that you really don't want, like preservatives or artificial colors or citric acid or sodium benzoate. So it affects the flavor, but it's only there to really increase the shelf life of the food on the shelf, but it is not going to increase the shelf life of you. When I had my adrenal exhaustion 21 years ago, that is when I learned that the body can heal naturally given the right tools. And nutrition was really the foundation of better health. So today, let's get started on how to make your own hummus. And hummus should really only have 5 ingredients, which is the chickpeas, water, olive oil, lemon juice, and then your spices. So it can have some salt on it, because I think most times salt, you need a little bit of sea salt in everything to help balance electrolytes. But the canned ones need to be rinsed if you're going to use canned, because even if it says low sodium, you still want to try to get, you don't know how long the beans have been in the can, so you definitely want to rinse them. But I made my own, and I have soaked them overnight in water, so that would actually to help to germinate the bean, and it also lessens the cooking time of the bean. So these are sprouted, cooked, and they've been cooled so that they're ready to go. So first thing is you need a cup of the chickpeas, and I'm not gonna, I could measure it, but I'm not going to this time. So you're gonna put that into a food processor, because that is the key thing, is you need a food processor. My favorite thing to add into into hummus is garlic with rosemary. Somehow they are just the bomb together. What I suggest is play with your garlic like that, throw it across the room, but get a good grip on it. I probably need a bigger knife, but this is the one that I grabbed. And you're gonna peel the garlic and cut it in half. And then see that vein that's in the middle? I want you to take that vein out, because that's typically what gives people GI distress. And you're gonna put basically half a clove of garlic into the hummus. You can put more in, but today it won't taste a lot like garlic, but tomorrow, holy moly, I think you'll be keeping all the vampires away. So I'm gonna just put in that half a clove. I have an extra if I want. The next ingredient that you want is the tahini. And I've already mixed it a little bit, but if it separates, that's exactly what you want, because then you know it's just the seed, it's just the nut, and the oil separates naturally, even when in the refrigerator. And this happens to be one of my favorite brands, is this Krinos. So I'm gonna mix it, and you need, so what did I say? 1 cup of the chickpeas, and now you're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tahini. And because I'm home in my own kitchen and I have washed my hands, I'm going to just use my finger and scrape off the remainder of that tahini and put that spoon down. The next thing is you can either juice a half a lemon, but if you're in a time crunch, and right now we're kind of on a time crunch, so I'm gonna just suggest that you buy this Santa Cruz organic pure lemon juice. It's in a glass bottle, it's on the shelf, but it is just pure lemon juice. And that is what you're wanting to use, is something that's just pure lemon. So you'll want 2 tablespoons of lemon, and put that in there. And then you're gonna have some water handy to do the next step. So I'm gonna put the lid onto the hummus, because right now that's actually all you need. So we've got the chickpeas, the lemon, the garlic, and the tahini, and I'm just gonna turn it on. And once you do that, then you can actually see, I don't know if you can see, but can you see it's a little bit, it's a little mushy, but it's kind of dry, which is kind of how you want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that lid back on. And now you're going to take about, I have about 3/4 of a cup of water, but I might only use 1/4 cup, I might use a cup. But I want you to take a look and see how I'm streaming it in while I'm watching the hummus. You might be able to see it this way. So as I pour it in, it's getting a little bit more thin. You don't want it too thin, and that looks about the right consistency, but I'm going to add just a hair more. And then I'm going to test it to see and scrape off the edges. But this is, yeah, that's about the consistency that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and put that lid back on. And I think I need 2 hands for that. So I'm going to, now we're going to add the extra virgin olive oil, which is also going to be about a tablespoon or 2. And you're going to stream that in. And olives are good for you. It's a healthy fat. So if you stream in a little bit too much, it's okay. And now the fun part, you get to try it. Then you know whether you're going to add spices, add salt, or anything else. And you also want to scrape the sides again because the dry stuff stays up on the top. So mine needs salt because I don't think I put any in. So usually I just pour it in, but you're going to do, let's start with a 1/2 teaspoon. Put that in. I'm also going to add my favorite spice, which is the rosemary. And mine is dried, and I'm going to put 1 big pinch of rosemary in there. So you can see how much I have there. And I think mine still needs a tad more of lemon juice. So I'm going to add that in there. And you know, if you put too little salt in, you can always add more. If you put too much, you got to make a whole nother batch of hummus to thin it out. So try not to add too much salt and just do a little bit at a time. And I'm going to whir it again. And try it again. And now I have the perfect hummus. And it's actually going to even taste better tomorrow. And my suggestion is, if you're ever going to a party or having your own party, you can make this hummus. You can make a bigger batch. It took us, what, 5 minutes to make, 7 minutes? So it's really easy to put together. And then you can use something like sugar snap peas as an option instead of boring cauliflower and broccoli that usually comes on a party tray. Make your own party tray. My favorite party tray is actually roasting some asparagus, using the sugar snap peas. I cut raw zucchini into matchsticks, and then I'll use red and orange peppers, bell peppers, and slice them up. And sometimes I'll even get the colorful big carrots and cut them up into matchsticks as well. And inevitably, the whole platter is gone and everybody's wondering like, wow, where did you get this hummus? It's really, really good. So I'm going to try the hummus again with my sugar snap pea. And it's delicious. So next time you're at a loss of how to make hummus, just watch this video again and let me know in the comments below how yours turned out. And if you have any other questions, please contact me, Joanna Hodorowska, nutritioninmotion.net. And then also join me on my Tuesday night cooking classes. They are 5:30 p.m. on Zoom so that you can make healthy meals at home every other Tuesday 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And within 45 minutes to an hour, you have an amazing meal that the whole family will enjoy. And you've learned some extra cooking skills, because cooking should be fun. So if you want more information on that, I have them always listed on Facebook, and just look for Cooking Fun with Joanna. That would be me, Joanna Hodorowska. Enjoy and make it a blessed and joyful day.